Okay, everybody. So today I am actually looking at GJ. The reason why I'm looking at GJ is because I see a nice little range here, right? See a nice little range. So I marked out our 1 hour support. We're on the 1 hour chart right now. So we marked our 1 hour support. Price came down, couldn't break this level several times. We came up and we actually broke out of this area right in here. Right in here, right? So price broke above this area over here. So now, why is that interesting? Because now that price broke out of this area, I kind of consider that breaking the range because now I'm looking for something like this to hold, or to hold. Hold on one second. But I'm looking for something like this to hold, right? Um, Hold on. Trend lines give me trouble. But for something like this to happen, right? So essentially, I'm looking for this to actually respect, if we go down to the 5-minute chart, going to the 5-minute chart, I'm actually looking for price to respect this level of support, right? This area right here. So if we can get price to respect this area and follow an uptrend, I'm considering this range has been broken, and we're going to continue on to the upside. Now, so let's actually remove our trend line now that we kind of pointed that out and how we're looking at it, right? We're going to keep our area of support. We're going to actually mark this as our 5-minute support, right? So we know it's our 5-minute support. We have our 1 hour support down here. And you kind of see how, this range in here, this kind of leaves a gap in here where we have really no area of support besides maybe right here, but I mean, that's still the 1 hour support level, right? Where price, held. So now we're on the 5-minute chart. We're waiting for price to hold this area. And if price can hold this area during Asian session, what I'm looking for is a trade to the upside, and I'm looking only to take it to this area over here. And the reason why I'm looking only to take it to this area over here is because we can actually bounce to the downside after that, because it could be a break and retest situation. So this is a safe area to take profit, and that's what I'm going to stick with today. I'm not going to look at this any different. If this setup doesn't happen like I think it's going to, then we're not going to take it, period. But yeah, essentially, I'm waiting to Asian session. It's 1:27 Pacific Standard Time right now. I'm waiting to at least 3 o'clock to see if we can bounce this trade. And I'm only looking to take it about 37 pips, about a 19 pip stop. So, as you see, our TP, we take one lot. On a buy, our TP would be 268. SL will be $98. So essentially, we have a good RR here to 7% to 2% risk. So only risking 2% of the account to make 7%, right? We want to keep our RRs very conservative and not unrealistic. We're looking at realistic areas that price is going to touch. We're looking to take profit, not essentially go for the most. That's where traders make mistakes all the time. Is they decide to say, oh well, I think it's going to bounce off of this area of support, but I want to actually go for 124 pips or 112 pips. That's not realistic. So let's keep things realistic so we keep our RRs fair. Kind of identify areas where price could potentially bounce off of or tap, initially, and not where price is going to continue. We can think about that afterwards or tomorrow or whatnot. We're looking to take solid trades and hit our take profits. Not sit here and watch the trade reverse and take our SL. But anyways, that's exactly what we're looking for on the day. And hopefully it happens. We'll come back Asian session to see if this actually plays out. Okay, I am back. We are in Asian session. So that being said, the setup that I was looking at, actually, I think it's going to fake out right here, to be 100% honest with you. If you look at price and what it's done, right, we consolidated over here in a range. We had this range that we respected for quite some time. We ended up breaking above that, coming down, retesting our support, aka this would be resistance up here, came down, tested support, came back up, broke above this previous high, and then we also broke above this high as well. So now I think what's going to happen is we're going to break below, we're going to fake out, and we're going to continue to the upside. So that being said, on this trade here, I'm thinking I'm going to enter a buy soon to the upside. I'm going to go for a 1-2-1, and we're going to see how that plays out. I want to kind of see a bullish candle push upward first. Right now we're still dropping down, and if anything, we'll see how it reacts to our 1 hour support if we do not fake out right here. So we'll see how that reacts. But if we do break below that 1 hour support, we are officially entering a bearish market. Or we're going to continue ranging, one of the two. But hopefully we get this fake out here and we enter the trade and everything goes well. So, prayers to the trading gods. Just kidding. Okay, we are officially in Asian session. So that being said, looking at the setup and what price is doing, we're only like 25 minutes into the session. You know, in the beginning of sessions, we tend to see a lot of fake outs in the market. So what I think is happening here, we broke below our 5-minute support. A lot of people probably place buys really early, and now they're going to stop on them and stop them out. But if you still continue to look at price how it actually is, we had this range of consolidation for a while. We decided to start breaking it, right? So this was our resistance over here, and then we broke it when we peaked this high over here. So we continued an uptrend from there. It's not a very beautiful uptrend, but it's there. Higher highs and higher lows, right? It's not how you initially would, see it, but like in a very clear picture. But this is an uptrend essentially, right? So I think it's going to continue that uptrend. So right now I think it's faking out. We're going to start to bounce back, and we're going to come up and at least test this area, just like I said. I promise you, I think that's going to happen. So I want to see how this candle actually starts to react. I'm thinking I'm going to hop on a buy here soon because I think it's actually exhausting. It's not really pushing too hard to the downside. So I think we're actually going to start to bounce. So I actually might enter here on one lot, and we're actually going to set our TP. I'm going to see what we want to risk and essentially what we can afford, right? We don't want to risk too much. We want to keep our risk nice. I'm probably going to go for I'm going to target just below that zone, right? Just to be safe. So I'm going to place a actually 20 pip stop on that because we have, so we're risking essentially, let's see what we're risking. We're going to be risking 2% to make 6%. So that's what we're going to be risking, guys. We're actually going to go ahead and place that buy on that order, and now we have our order set, our take profits set. So we'll see how this trade plays out. I'm going to let you guys watch this trade through and through. Let's get you guys a good view and see how this puppy reacts. Maybe go up a time frame for you guys just to get a better view of it. But we'll just stop it right there. You guys can continue to watch it. We're getting a good push down. So we'll see how it turns out. But you guys enjoy the trade. Okay, so just like I said, price did exactly what I thought it was going to do. I did put it on the 15 minutes so you guys could actually watch the trade, at a better visual and actually see the levels of the take profit and stop loss. But I did take this trade on the 5 minute. I placed it on the 5 minute, as you guys saw in the previous or earlier on in the video. But as I said earlier, price was going to come back after faking out in the beginning of Asian session, right? So we had a fake out in the beginning of Asian session. We had this consolidation right here. We broke through, and just like I said, it was the beginning of Asian session. I'm just going to repeat it a few times. And usually at the beginning of sessions, we do see a lot of fake outs at the beginning of a session. Never a good idea to just hop in a trade at the beginning of that session. Don't do that. Wait, be patient, and see what price is going to do. But I had this theory that price was going to fake out and head to the upside. So I did, as soon as I saw price kind of dwindling down and deciding to get weaker to the downside, I placed a trade to the upside, which was a great move. And price came exactly where I wanted it to. But why did I choose that area? It's because this area of consolidation here is, in my mind, a point of resistance. So price is going to come back in and tap into that point of resistance, right? And whether we break it later or not, it doesn't matter. We just care about hitting our take profits and targeting levels that actually make sense and price is going to hit, right? Or have a high probability of hitting, I should say, not going to, because you can't really, it could reverse on you at any moment in reality. But the highest probability is what you want. And this area I chose is the highest probability of you're going to hit that take profit, right? So that being said, it was a great trade. It was good, $228 on the day. It was a 0.67 lot size. It wasn't one lot, like I said earlier, because I did have a 2% risk typed into it on Trade Locker. But anyways, if you guys are interested in the broker or the trade locker in general, just go hit the link down below. Go check them out. You can open up a demo if you see if you guys like them. It works for me. I've been using them for 2 years now, and they are fantastic. But go check that out. I also have a review on them if you guys are interested in that. Just go to my videos and go to the broker review. But that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one. So you guys have a good one and have a good rest of your trading week, even though we have only one day. But enjoy.